have now come out, and it's also expected that the people who left the Kutch district, who are migrant workers from Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, are also set to come back to this particular district today. So what we can see is the normalcy returning to Kutch district. However, the border still seems to be a tense because there are a lot of border security force and there are checkings happening everywhere throughout the district.
Okay, Shawan.
Commander Jaishankar Singh also wants to come in. Commander Jaishankar Singh, it's a developing situation, and we are very clear here that this is not going to end. Keeping in mind the Pakistanis, what more do you have to say with regards to the Pakistani behavior?
No, see, I want to comment on your reporting, the breaking news and what is happening on the international border, what is happening on the LOC, the kind of information that you keep informed everybody in India as to what exactly is happening minute by minute. No other channel is doing it. No one is doing, nobody is as good or as equal to you when it comes to reporting. This is what I wanted to mention. And I also want to tell you that all ex-servicemen in this country, all serving people and their families, whole India looks up to Republic to see as to what exactly happens there. Because it is, I would call the national breaking news hub as to what happens in India when especially comes on the IB and LOC. After having said that, I only wanted to add that this is a time, as earlier we were mentioning about, that we have to be very careful, because I see there is a kind of a mischief, a cunningness in Pakistan, because the very, what we call is the ceasefire, which is, I wouldn't call it brokered, which has been brought in for a while, is giving a little advantage to Pakistan, because they want to buy time, which they have succeeded by buying time to regroup themselves, to sort of get themselves again ready for a next round after maybe a month, 2-3 months. But as the general theme of your reporting is that we need to be very careful, I think we should continue it, and I would like to add more points later on as you're reporting, as you continue the program.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for all the kind words, Jaishankar Singh. It's equally a great honor and privilege for us to have you on our programs, but I'm sure our reporters will be very happy with the genuine appreciation that you have done of the work that they have been doing over the last few days. Having said that, Shawan, I think we throw next to Rakshita.
Yeah. You know, it's a kind of a deception that the Pakistanis are indulging. And Commander Jaishankar Singh was absolutely bang on when he says that this is perhaps the time that the Pakistanis are going to take to regroup, because they have been decimated. And in Srinagar, Rakshita, what we saw over the last 24 hours, massive ceasefire violations. Our airspace has been completely violated last night. What's the situation like right now on the ground?
Well, compared to what was happening 24 hours, the last 24 hours, as we speak right now, the live update is that it's a very sunny afternoon, and it's a very calm afternoon right now. It's been a calm morning as well. It's a Sunday, so yes, there are families inside their homes. Of course, not many shops are open usually on a Sunday in Srinagar that we have observed, and yes, there is normal traffic movement, but a lot of questions, of course, were erupting in the minds of people yesterday as to what happened in the morning after 5:45 a.m. The bombardment, that the firing we could hear from several directions, as we reported from here, that had subsided. In the afternoon again we saw what happened around the Srinagar airport, Avantipura air base as well, and in other areas. Now right Rakshita, now what we understand is that it is right now very calm.
What's the status of the two Pakistani fighter jet pilots? We still have no clarity on them. They ejected yesterday afternoon. Searches were basically carried out. What's the situation there?
Absolutely. There is no word as such, no official word from the authorities as such, because the hunt has been on since yesterday. When you go to these sites where the drones have been shot down, the authorities remain tight-lipped. They say that the investigation is still underway, and the police officials keep visiting those areas and joining in the operations. But yes, there is no information as yet about those two pilots. Of course, we understand that they should have been arrested, captured by now.
Okay.
But again, no officials, so we cannot actually give any updates since there is no word from the authorities.
Things are really moving fast in the Jammu sector, and from where Gursimran has been reporting. And Gursimran, you gave us the information that late last night there have been 5 ceasefire violations. This is after our foreign secretary made the statement, and the fact that late last night in several of the sectors they started heavy artillery firing. They stopped for a while, small arms used, and then heavy artillery firing. Which are the areas which are still extremely hot right now?
See, Shaman, we can confirm that it is along the line of control in the Akhnus, Palanwala and the Khod, where the heavy artillery has been used by the Pakistani side. Even after the ceasefire, these tactical pause that you call it has been reached upon by both the governments. So the Pakistan resorted to the firing at the locations of the Indian Army as well as the civilian areas. And also the small arms fires that took place late last night till 10:40 in the evening, that was also retaliated proportionally by the Indian Army. Not only this, but also a barrage of drones, a surveillance drone was also launched by the Pakistani side close to the line of control, that was intercepted and has also been brought down, though it fell into the Pakistani territory. So desperate attempts were being made by the Pakistani side, and as we speak at present, the IG of the Border Security Force Jammu Frontier is holding a meeting with the J&K police. This is on the border security apparatus, and the meeting is taking place at the BSF headquarters in Jammu, in which a threadbare discussion is taking place that how things will move on from here, because the adversary is Pakistan, and Pakistan can never be trusted. They can at any given point of time can walk out of this tactical pause, and they can inflict the casualties to the security forces.
They've already done that, because some networks, Arnab, have been trying to perhaps put this narrative that the guns are cocked and they want to finish off the ammunition, and that's the reason why ceasefire violation has taken place.
India struck and Pakistan retreated. The inside story that we're putting out today, and it's very important to know, Pakistan retreated after BrahMos strike yesterday morning.
Right.
After third wave of strikes, there was a retreat by Pakistan after the BrahMos strike yesterday. Pakistan, after the BrahMos strike, immediately dialed America. Pakistan's retreat followed the BrahMos strike yesterday. And the BrahMos strike and the fear of India targeting nuclear installations using BrahMos forced the Pakistani retreat. The inside story, therefore, we can highlight that on the top bands. Why Pakistan retreated.
Right.
The story of Pakistan's retreat. I do not even think we should use the word ceasefire, because there is no ceasefire. There's a pause. But the story of Pakistan's retreat, that BrahMos destroyed Pakistan, and the story of Pakistan's retreat is very, very important to put out, because in today's world of information and equal amounts of disinformation, sometimes things become extremely bad. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a tweet
that's
from
big news coming in now. The Air Force, Arnab, has just officially said, I'm just trying to open this up, and they're saying that successfully executed assigned task in Operation Sindhur with precision and professionalism. Operations were conducted in a deliberate and discreet manner aligned with national objectives. Since the operations are still ongoing, a detailed briefing will be conducted in due course. The IF urges all to refrain from any speculation. But having said that, they are making it very clear that the operation is still going on, and this is something that we indicated a short while back.
We
have been saying this right from the time that the statement was also made by the Foreign Secretary that that Operation Sindhur does not cease to exist. It is an ongoing operation, and the operation is still going on.
I'm very glad this point has been put out there. Operation Sindhur is still ongoing. Ladies and gentlemen, you're on the breaking news situation here on Republic. Media Network at 12:35 p.m. We are happy to share with you Indian Air Force confirming Operation Sindhur is still ongoing. There's only a temporary pause. And in some time, we are going to see very, very important statements of the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and likely important statements of Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, which of course will be looked at through the political lens. But these statements are going to happen because we are going to get, this is, the Indian Air Force has issued this statement that all the operations have been carried out in a deliberate and discreet manner. So we are seeing the information flow improve right now, and this is exactly what we said, that the operations are still very much ongoing. Abhishek Kapoor should be joining us soon. Ladies and gentlemen, the fact is, and the story is, India struck, Pakistan retreated. India struck and Pakistan retreated. What forced the Pakistani retreat? The inside story of what caused and forced the Pakistani retreat. The retreat of Pakistan is a reflection of the new India and the fact that India did not stop at anything when it carried out the pre-dawn strikes using the BrahMos A cruise missile on all the Pakistan Air Force installations. And the confirmed targets included Chaklala near Rawalpindi, which is a huge base of Pakistan's aviation and logistics. And then there were additional BrahMos strikes in Jacobabad, Bolari and Skardu, which is in Pakistan occupied Kashmir. This is what forced the Pakistanis to retreat. Inside story of Pakistan's retreat is only on Republic. Why Pakistan retreated? Why Pakistan had to go crying to the Americans, and what the Americans told Pakistan, and what led to the near surrender by the Pakistanis yesterday. I would repeat the words, the near surrender, inside story of the near surrender by the Pakistanis in that call by the DGMO of Pakistan at 3:35 to the Indian DGMO, because they were not going to do that till a day before, till the 9th. But the moment the BrahMos struck, the moment we said no third-party mediation, the moment we said no, we are very serious. If you want to see whether India can escalate, here's the proof of how we escalate. We didn't really grade it up. We went straight from the drones to the BrahMos, and that changed everything.
And we have been saying this. We were only responding because we had information that this morning, just before the second phase of the operation was to begin, the information came in that Pakistan was essentially preparing for a ballistic missile launch. And that was basically to target our air bases. So what do we do?
No, the BrahMos on one side and the Navy capability on the other. We have very, very, very clear about the INS Surat.
Yes.
About the multi-aircraft carrier INS Vikrant. We know the formations that we have in the Arabian Sea, and the Pakistanis knew that on the one side they are using the BrahMos, and on the other side they are going to completely and absolutely without doubt, deliver the final blow with the Navy. So on both sides we had completely surrounded the Pakistanis, and this is the situation in which Modi forced a retreat. Modi forced a retreat for the Pakistanis. So the Pakistanis are saving face. All they are saying is yesterday, thank you UAE, thank you China, thank you Turkey, thank you Qatar, thank you Azerbaijan. I mean, short of thanking the Maldives, they have thanked everyone. And they also said thank you social media, thank you Pakistani media for taking the ISI line. We hope you continue to take the ISI line in the future. Asim Munir is a great man, a great son of the soil. He has a gun behind my back. He has me as of now with a pistol behind my cranium, but I am going to nevertheless say thank you to him. The reality is, and he kept looking left and right. I hope I have that video, that if I can pull out the video. There are this video I want to put out. Shawan, you and I are television people. We have a phrase called a jump cut. What is a jump cut? A jump cut is when I take a visual of Shawan, for example, right now, but Shawan's image keeps changing. Because this is not a continuous video of Shawan. This is a video of Shawan with multiple edits. These edits are called jump cuts. Now, yesterday's video, can I keep changing the grid, please? Yesterday's video, very interestingly, has 15 to 20 to 25 jump cuts of Nawaz Sharif. This means that Nawaz Sharif, it was looking left and looking to the right. He was looking for instructions. He was gulping. Jump cut 1. They see jump cut 2. You'll see the shake. Do you see Sanjay? That shake is a jump cut. Looks left, right. Again looks left. Looks down, looks up. Jump cut 1. You see that shift? Jump cut 1. Edit 1.
Right.
Look at that again. Closely. Jump cut 2. You see a shake. Jump cut 2. It's an edited video. It's jump cut 3. You see, you'll see a minor edit. Now, if you are a reporter, you worked in television, you'll understand this is an edited video. People of Pakistan, you have been fooled yesterday. This is a very, very edited video. There are 15 to 16 edits in the video of Shehbaz Sharif.
Right.
This is a very important question, which means somebody is forcing him to make the statement. He's standing there uneasy, making a statement, and it's been edited 17 times. Shawan, this is a very, very revealing input that I'm giving on television right now.
And he looked,
yes, Shawan.
And he looked, he was unwell because
he was not
the way
able to
he was
sentence.
talking.
He was breathing heavy.
He was breathing heavy. And it looked like there was a prepared script that was given to him, that this is all that you're going to speak about. You can't say anything beyond that. And So and he's reading from a teleprompter. His eyes are fixed on the teleprompter. So you're constantly looking at the kind of moves that he makes, left, right, looks down, and then again starts with another sentence. So it's quite clear that here is a man who does not have any control. The control lies with Pakistan. Okay, we have Yogi Adityanath who is speaking right now. He's giving an inaugural address at the BrahMos. I want to go live to the BrahMos event because it's a big event. Let's hear what the BrahMos event is. We'll take visuals of the BrahMos on one side and Yogi Adityanath is speaking on the other. We'll come back with more breaking news in a while. Yeah.
के अध्यक्ष और प्रबंध निदेशक श्री सचिन अग्रवाल जी, पीटीसी, एलएनटी, गोदरेज, बीएटीएल जो रक्षा उत्पादन की हमारी महत्वपूर्ण यूनिट हैं, इन सब के जुड़े हुए यहाँ पर अधिकारीगण और उपस्थित बहन और भाइयों, आज यहाँ पर एक साथ आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के रक्षा क्षेत्र में आत्मनिर्भरता के लक्ष्य को प्राप्त करते हुए मेक इन इंडिया की अवधारणा को आगे बढ़ाने के क्रम में जो उनका विजन था, उत्तर प्रदेश की राजधानी लखनऊ में उसका शुभारंभ इस ब्रह्मोस मिसाइल के इंटीग्रेटेड कॉम्प्लेक्स के उद्घाटन कार्यक्रम और ब्रह्मोस मिसाइल के उत्पादन कार्यक्रम का शुभारंभ करने के साथ यह शुरू हो रहा है। मैं इसके लिए सबसे पहले ऑपरेशन सिंदूर की सफलता के लिए भारत की तीनों रक्षा सेनाओं के अपने सभी बहादुर जवानों को, आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को और आदरणीय रक्षा मंत्री जी का हृदय से अभिनंदन करते हुए प्रदेशवासियों की ओर से हृदय से बधाई देता हूं। मैं आभारी हूं आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का और आदरणीय रक्षा मंत्री जी का कि उन्होंने उत्तर प्रदेश को डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के एक महत्वपूर्ण केंद्र के रूप में विकसित करने के लक्ष्य को आगे बढ़ाने का कार्य प्रारंभ किया। 2018 में जब उत्तर प्रदेश ने अपना पहला इन्वेस्टर समिट प्रदेश की राजधानी लखनऊ में आयोजित किया था, तब केंद्रीय बजट में 2 डिफेंस कॉरिडोर की घोषणा हुई थी, लेकिन ये कहां बनेंगी, इसकी घोषणा प्रधानमंत्री जी ने इसी लखनऊ में की थी कि एक डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कॉरिडोर उत्तर प्रदेश के लिए हम दे रहे हैं। और उत्तर प्रदेश में इसके लिए 6 नोड तय किए गए। राजधानी लखनऊ में, कानपुर में, आगरा, अलीगढ़, झांसी और चित्रकूट में ये 6 जो नोड डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कॉरिडोर के लिए स्थापित हुए, 2019 में केंद्र में फिर पुनः सरकार बनने के उपरांत रक्षा मंत्री के रूप में जब आदरणीय राजनाथ सिंह जी आए तो पहली बार लखनऊ में 2020 में डिफेंस एक्सपो का आयोजन होता है और डिफेंस एक्सपो के आयोजन के साथ उस समय उन्होंने कहा था कि लखनऊ में ब्रह्मोस मिसाइल बनाने के इस बड़े कार्यक्रम को हम आगे बढ़ाएंगे और इस कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाना है तो डीआरडीओ और ब्रह्मोस मिसाइल से जुड़े हुए अधिकारी आए तो, लेकिन उन्होंने कहा कि हम जमीन के लिए कोई पैसा नहीं देंगे। आप अनुमान करिए कि क्या स्थिति होती होगी। लेकिन मैं धन्यवाद दूंगा, उस समय हमारे औद्योगिक विकास मंत्री श्री सतीश महाना जी थे और यूपीडा के सीओ श्री अवनीश अवस्थी जी थे। इन लोगों ने कहा कि हमें फ्री में लैंड देनी चाहिए। रक्षा मंत्री जी का एक महत्वाकांक्षी अभियान है विकास के लिए भी और डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में प्रधानमंत्री जी के विजन को आगे बढ़ाने का भी, और उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर इसके कारण तमाम एंकर यूनिट आएंगी। साथ साथ ब्रह्मोस अगर फुल कैपेसिटी के साथ जब कार्य करना प्रारंभ करेगा तो उसकी जीएसटी से ही इतना पैसा आ जाएगा कि हमारी जमीन की सारी समस्याओं का समाधान होगा। तो मैंने उस समय अवस्थी जी को कहा, मैंने कहा जाइए जमीन देख करके आओ कहाँ जमीन मिल सकती है। और तब वे यहाँ आए थे। एग्रेसिव तरीके से उन्होंने लैंड को जिला प्रशासन की मदद से उस समय अधिग्रहण करने की कार्रवाई को आगे बढ़ाया और आज ये 200 एकड़ का जो क्षेत्र हम लोगों ने उस समय ब्रह्मोस मिसाइल के लिए उपलब्ध करवाया था, उस से अब ये उत्पादन कार्य प्रारंभ हो रहा है। ये प्रधानमंत्री जी के मेक इन इंडिया के कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाने, रक्षा मंत्री जी के लखनऊ में इस महत्वाकांक्षी योजना को लाने के कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाने और देश की रक्षा सेनाओं को रक्षा उत्पादन के क्षेत्र में आत्मनिर्भर बनाने के लक्ष्य को आगे बढ़ाने का एक अभियान का हिस्सा है। ब्रह्मोस मिसाइल क्या होती है, अभी आपने ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के अंदर इस मिसाइल के पराक्रम की एक झलक देखी होगी और नहीं देखी होगी तो कम से कम पाकिस्तान वालों से पूछ लेना चाहिए कि ब्रह्मोस मिसाइल की ताकत क्या है। आतंकवाद के प्रति प्रधानमंत्री जी ने घोषणा की है कि कोई भी आतंकी घटना अब युद्ध जैसा होगा। और याद करना, आतंकवाद को जब तक हम पूरी तरह कुचलेंगे नहीं तब तक समस्या का समाधान होगा भी नहीं। अब समय आ गया है जब इसको कुचलने के लिए हम सबको एक स्वर से प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में पूरे भारत को, पूरे उत्तर प्रदेश को मिलकर के इस अभियान के साथ जुटना होगा। आतंकवाद कुत्ते की पूंछ है जो कभी सीधी होने वाली नहीं, जो प्यार की भाषा मानने वाली नहीं है। उसको उसकी भाषा में जवाब देने के लिए तैयार होगा और इस दिशा में भारत ने ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के माध्यम से दुनिया को एक संदेश दे दिया है। उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर जो 6 के 6 नोड डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कॉरिडोर के हमारे विकसित हो रहे हैं, इन 6 के 6 नोड पर हमारा कार्य तेजी के साथ आगे बढ़ रहा है। इससे पहले हम लोगों ने कानपुर में वहां पर रक्षा सेनाओं के लिए जो गोला बारूद बनता है उसके उत्पादन के एक केंद्र का वहां पे शुभारंभ किया था। बहुत बड़ा केंद्र बना है, आप जाएंगे अत्याधुनिक केंद्र है। अब वे अपने एक्सपेंशन के लिए भी उन्होंने और लैंड मांगनी प्रारंभ की। लखनऊ में भी आपने देखा होगा कि ब्रह्मोस को जैसे ही 200 एकड़ लैंड दी गई तो पीटीसी भी यहां पर आया है। पीटीसी के कार्यों को आपने देखा होगा कि न केवल ब्रह्मोस के लिए बल्कि एरोस्पेस से जुड़े हुए उन सभी कार्यों के लिए उनके द्वारा एक एंकर यूनिट के रूप में यहां पर उत्पादन कार्य अपना प्रारंभ भी किया गया है। लगभग 7 यूनिट यहां पर ब्रह्मोस से जुड़ी हुई एंकर यूनिट भी इसके अगल बगल लग रही है। ये चीजें दिखाती हैं कि जो कभी 2013-14 में भारत के अंदर भारत का जो निर्यात था रक्षा उत्पादन के क्षेत्र में, आज हम उससे कई गुना ज्यादा यानी कई 100 गुना ज्यादा रक्षा उत्पादन निर्यात भी कर रहे हैं और आत्मनिर्भरता के साथ साथ दुनिया के तमाम अपने मित्र देशों को इसको निर्यात करके उनकी सुरक्षा की आवश्यकताओं की पूर्ति करने का काम भी कर रहे हैं। किसी भी स्वावलंबी देश के लिए आवश्यक होता है कि अपनी रक्षा आपूर्ति के लिए वह दुनिया के अन्य देशों पर निर्भर होने की बजाय स्वयं उस लक्ष्य को प्राप्त करें। आज पूरी दुनिया के अंदर आप देख रहे होंगे युद्ध अलग अलग क्षेत्रों में हो रहे हैं, अलग अलग क्षेत्रों में हो रहे हैं। उन क्षेत्रों में अगर आप देखेंगे कि अगर जिन देशों के पास अपनी स्वयं की रक्षा उत्पादन की क्षमता नहीं है, वे देश इस प्रवर्तमान अभियान के एक अलग थलग पड़े हुए दिखाई देते हैं। लेकिन जिनके पास अपनी आत्मनिर्भरता है रक्षा उत्पादन के क्षेत्र में, वे दुनिया के अंदर पूरी धमक के साथ आगे बढ़ करके अपने कार्य को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं, अपनी सुरक्षा भी कर रहे हैं, अपनी संप्रभुता की रक्षा भी कर रहे हैं। आपके सामने इजराइल का उदाहरण है। इजराइल सुरक्षा के क्षेत्र में आत्मनिर्भरता के लक्ष्य को प्राप्त किया। उसने अपने अगल बगल के दुश्मन देशों को नाके चनो चबाने के लिए मजबूर भी किया। और प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने 2014 में भारत के सामने जो लक्ष्य रखा, डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कॉरिडोर और ये ब्रह्मोस मिसाइल उसी अभियान का हिस्सा है। बीडीएल झांसी में आ रहा है। झांसी में उसका कार्य भी बहुत तेजी के साथ आगे बढ़ चुका है। 2021 में हम लोगों ने ये कार्य यहां प्रारंभ किया। आज ये अपने लक्ष्य को आगे बढ़ते हुए एक नई गति के साथ आगे बढ़ रहा है। और मैं विश्वास के साथ कह सकता हूं कि भारत आज जिस दिशा में आगे बढ़ा है, रक्षा उत्पादन के क्षेत्र में सर्वांगीण विकास के जिन लक्ष्यों को प्राप्त करने की दिशा में आज भारत आगे बढ़ा, एक नई दिशा को प्राप्त करेगा। जो हमारा लक्ष्य था उत्तर प्रदेश में कि 6 डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कॉरिडोर में हमें यहां पर 50,000 करोड़ रुपए का निवेश कराना है, 1 लाख युवाओं को रोजगार भी देना है। मुझे प्रसन्नता है कि अब तक हमारे साथ जो 2020 में आदरणीय रक्षा मंत्री जी ने डिफेंस एक्सपो लखनऊ में आयोजित किया था, डिफेंस एक्सपो के साथ ही देश के अलग अलग भागों में दुनिया के अलग अलग क्षेत्रों से भी जो हमारे पास अब तक 57 MOU
Okay, I think we lost the feed there.